Hello and welcome to my all dear student. Today I'm going to discuss about the physics syllabus that is one of the most important topic in your board exam. Okay, so in the previous two video I already discussed about chemistry and the whole syllabus of class 10. But now for this session, okay, we are going to discuss about the different topic that each subject matters. All right. Okay. So I want to inform you all, look at this. This is the 5 unit that we initially discussed. Exactly what we are going to cover in our science book. Alright? Okay. If you want to see, then you just go to check out my video in this YouTube channel. Definitely you will get it. Then after I also discuss about the detailed topic that exactly chemistry is governed. Mean how a student can understand in term of chemistry and its requirement in the class 10th, right? Okay, so now the time is to talk about the biology, which is one of the another important topic that you all know, even though I discussed already somehow, but today I'm going to talk about detailsly. So no need to worry, you just keep your copy and pen ready and make it note if you want, and if you feel yes, this is very important. All right. Okay guys, and you have the question right now. That's after a few days, yes or no? After a few days you all are going to write your board exam. Okay, yes. I can also understand your query. Understanding syllabus and preparing for exam is something different. All right. If you are in a class exam, or if you want to give the competitive exam, then everywhere you need a basic syllabus. And that syllabus itself talking about what kind of question that they will give in you on the board exam. All right. So you most have to be see this video at least to grasp some knowledge, some idea. And even though this year you are going to face a new system of CBSE exam, and even though you have that 40 or 50 question as an MCQ, and another part is your subjective. All right. So how you think and how you should proceed to grasp or to understand the topic, yeah, the whole syllabus completely with or on the basis of the strategy that MCQ question itself talking about. All right. Okay. Chalo. So now I'm just highlighting you about the biology. You all know, guys, biology mean this is the life science. What? Life science. Okay. So when I say life science, then definitely it deal with our life. Mean who are living things? Definitely the plant and who? Animal. The plant and animal both are the living things. Okay. And this both govern in a science that we basically what trying to understand the phenomena that happening in our body or outside of the body as well is all about the biology, which we categorize it into one, sorry, a life science. Okay, again, in the class 10, what are the key topics that I or we are going to discuss in consecutive classes? But right now it is somehow the fact that we can be talked about more precisely or concisely, so that it would benefit you more. Now this time, yes, I can understand you have a few days left for your board exam, but it's my guarantee, whether you are having some problem to understand science, but I can assure you, you will definitely get it. You will definitely understand it. Okay. All right. Next, life process. What is it? Life process. Okay. So first of all, if I'm say process, or if I'm focus, okay, on process, you'll definitely notice something, which is there is a way of like there are some of the, you know, I can say step. All right, something which is step, and that step, when it completed, we call it as a process. Yes or no? Suppose if I'm say after taking food, okay, after taking food, mean taking food is that food that I just ate is not from what I'm just produced. It came from the farm land. Mean Again, if I'm taking it and after that it getting simplified, then it also what? Mean the required material. Yes or no? The nutrients are absorbed by cell, then they also start to form the energy, and all these kind are happening in not in one step, it is in 2 to 3 steps. Okay, and that's why I'm a living object, that I'm behaving as a living object. All right. Okay, so always think upon if I'm a living object, then what kind of behavior that I basically source around me, and that behavior is happening. That means how that behavior is happening. Is that happening in one single step, or is that happening in so many, like 3 to 4 steps? Right? I mean, taking food to absorbing food, and this is the process which take at least 3 steps. Yes or no? Okay, we will going to discuss about it. Don't worry. And these processes are basically showing us as a living object behavior, and that behavior result us to life as a living object or having life. Yes, otherwise I have different thing around me, table, bottle, pen, chair, everything. They are not behave like this. They are not like what mean I can't see that they strive for food as they have not that quality. All right, as they are non-living things. Yes or no? But I'm striving for food, and that I have the living quality, and that is the reason and how it carry out with the help of 2 to 3 process. Sorry, step, and that steps are togetherly called process. Right? What kind of process is that? Nutrition process, respiration process, etc. Okay, excretion process as well, circulatory system as well. This is one by one we are going to discuss in the upcoming classes, but all these phenomena are completely related to the life process. Okay, what my dear friend, it is the life process. Okay, after that we behave as a living object. Yes, all right. Then how we decide that means taking food and getting energy is somehow it is okay. Then after we are deciding something, mean we have to take a light food in the night as in dinner. We have to take nutritious food and lunch or breakfast, healthy food, like all this kind of decision is made by our brain, or we are also having that character as extra as a living being. Yes or no? And why that happened? What are the reasons behind this? What kind of system is working in my body to behave to decide something which is going to yes or no? Like mean something that if I'm offer you to jump from this pond. Yeah, jump. Yes or no? What kind of situation you can assume it? But in that time, you are not going to do okay. Doing it. You have to be stay with your own decision whether I have to or not. Right? And all these phenomena definitely we all are heard about it. Brain is controlling everything. Yes, brain is there. I can also like agree with your view. But it's not only brain helps to decide every kind of things. If there will be a mosquito who's okay, like coming to strike on my skin, then I'm just going to react upon that. Is that also happening with brain? I mean, my brain is here, but the mosquito is okay coming to strike upon here, and then I react. What is it? What kind of situation? What kind of phenomena that going in our going inside our body? And is it something which is the repulsive that we receive from the outer environment? All this kind we are going to cover in the control and coordination, where control and coordination. Right, first of all, you are a living being. I mean, yes, you proved that you are man. Let us take the example of man. You have shown all this process, okay, all this process, and you are now called as a living object, but it is not completely who you exactly living object. It is incomplete. Yes, and when it become complete, it become complete with the help of control and coordination. All right, and now you can decide. Now you can say this environment is not good for me, and this house is not good for me. And if any, yes or no, like irrelevant phenomena that's happening around you, okay, noise pollution, air pollution, soil pollution, water pollution, okay, all these phenomena, you will decide that yes, it is, these all are not good for me. And if you decided, then your body start to work more properly as you have that quality. Why you say not like air pollution, soil pollution, water pollution, these all are not good for me, as your body are not responding on that basis of the quality of those things, yes or no? That's why you more precisely push yourself towards the healthy environment, and that healthy environment is decided by the help of control and coordination respect. And this control, yes or no, where is it, where is it? Okay, all right. This control and coordination completely makes you a living being who's or whom having the understanding level. It's not all about why, it's all about at least how. Yes or no? Yes, we are the human being, mean we are the social being. We have that much of quality to decide the things very properly. But a tiger, but a mean any kind of animal I can say, they having the same quality, but they are not decidable. They are depend upon us. Mean we have the supreme power over them. Right? Okay. So basically, in the class of 10th, we are going to discuss the life process where nutrition, respiration, circulatory system, excretion system, then yes or no? All these phenomena are completely or based upon the human being attention. That means we are catch the thoughts of human, how it happened in their body as a mechanism, in the process, right? Then control and coordination itself also. But you can relate this situation with a animal as well, as they having the head, they having the eye, they having the like okay, what we can say, locomotory organ, yes or no, locomotory organ, all right, you know, hand and leg, okay. So these phenomena are very similar, and if you understand human beings everything about his life process and control and coordination, then you can ultimately relate this same situation with other animal, so no need to worry, all right. Then okay, we are discuss about the process we are discuss completely about how a object called living object, yes or no, what I'm talking about, how a object called living object, right? Okay, then next, what I'm going to focus, I'm just going to focus how do organism reproduce, yes or no, mean if I'm going back, okay, yeah, feel we just questioned ourselves how we reproduced, yes or no, how we reproduce, that is also coming under the life science, yes or no, and this is also one kind of key topics to be covered, how it is happened or what kind of like phenomena are, yes or no, going with the total system, the total process that we are able to make our own copy of offspring, yes or no. And this is not only human being but also any kind of animal, all right, they all having the nature's quality, all having the quality, mean reproduced quality, and that quality makes you a what, populous, है ना, okay, populous of the respective animals category, yes or no, all right. Do you get it my point? Yes, very good. That means if I'm say if I'm say, my dear friend, yes or no, okay, if I'm say how it is happen, and one kind of situation that I'm basically going to face over here is the way that I'm living here is mostly depend upon the situation where I'm staying, right? Where I'm staying. Okay. Then after, how do organism reproduce? This is very simple topic. We are not going to talking about much more about it. But listen one thing, what is the basic idea that we are completely governed, even though they ask the long question as well, from the cell division, yes, from the cell division. That means we already seen unicellular animal, what, unicellular animal, yes or no, and multicellular animal. Look, the key point that I'm going to discuss from the topic of how do organism reproduce, all right, multicellular animal, Yes or no? So unicellular mean only one cell, they behave as in living things, a living object. Yes or no? Okay, all right. Multicellular mean a group of cell. Yes or no? A group of cell mixed together to form the quality of a living being. Okay, and that is the basic differences that we can understand over here. Then we are also a multicellular animal. Any kind of animal, those who are around us and we can see easily in our naked eye, are all multicellular animal. Then I want to say one thing: whether they are multicellular or unicellular, they are all what comes from a single shell. What they are all comes from a single shell. Yes or no? Okay, so when the single cell become an animal, it's okay that they are restrict in that boundary only. But when this cell getting divided, when this cell getting divided, then that become, the animal becomes a multicellular. Yes. So if I'm taking the example of human being, that we are also coming from the single shell. What we say zygote. What we say zygote. Okay. We are going to cover one by one, but this is the key point that we have to be understand. Yes. And this is the first step, that how we reproduce. Mean the single cell become multiple shell. After this multiple shell, then we are what? Mean able to be an offspring for the same copy of the same species. Right? Okay. But why I say directly unicellular or multicellular? Because we are going to talking the cell division basically. Okay? Yes or no? Haploid, diploid, you all know somatic cell division. Right? Okay. So job cell divisions. I'm talking about details, and this is the only key topic that we are going to discuss. How do organism reproduce? Okay, this is the characters that after getting a things living being, yeah, hmm, after becoming a living being, then I able to what source the reproduce character. Yes or no? And that is why this is the topic, a third topic, which are very very important after studying from the live process and compliant coordination. Okay, that is okay. After getting, after going to understand this topic, now we are able to source the same character, mean how a human being shows in a society. These characters are not built. These characters are inherited. Inherited. All right. Somehow you may question over in a society that you looks like your father, you looks like your mother, you looks like your grandfather, grandmother, like this. And why it is so? Yes, it is so due to the hereditary characters. Right? What hereditary characters? Yes or no? Okay. My dear friends, hereditary characters and evolutions are not same. Okay, hereditary characters mean heredity and evolutions are not same. Heredity mean it is somehow we getting as a gift from our parents, and evolution mean this is our struggle. What? This is our struggle point. Okay, what kind of environment my parents had their time. The same environment is not now with me, and this environment, if I'm struggling and if I'm getting success, then it will be good for me to be live here very smoothly. And when I'm going to struggling to live as an living being, okay, also after success, then the character that I have to be changed. Why it is so? Is the environment also changed? So according to the environment, my body structures, mean my behaviors, my characters, okay, everything will getting changed, but not completely. It is somehow, which is very, I can say slowly or gradually you can say, and that's why we are not notice something which is very indistinct, very we are not notice we yes, okay, we are notice something which are not very properly distinguished between parents and offspring. Okay, for example, if I'm going back to thousands of years, we like human being, Australopithecus, Sebapithecus, Ramapithecus, these all having the fur in their body. But we have also that fur which is thinning hairs. But it this much of quantity, do you think they had in their time? Right now in my body? No. It is something which is comparable in nature and very less of for that I'm getting my है ना, which is called body hair. I'm just talking about it. Don't be confused. All right. And why this happened? As these structures or this character happening due to the temperature variance. Who's responsible for that? The environment. All right. And according to that, okay, in my body, the body hair is looks very small and very less in quantity. When I going back thousands of years, I mean Ramapithecus, Sevapithecus, Australopithecus, like my ancestor, they having more quantity of body hair. As in that time there was ice age, but right now this is not ice age. This is a temperate age where temperature getting changes. Right? Okay. And these phenomena we struggle here to succeed and live a smooth life. Then the next offspring, offspring will come, and they also what struggle with the same kind of environment or somehow different environment. And out of it, if they become succeed, then they also acquired some new character. What? New character. And that new character we say evolution. Do you get my French? Okay. Sorry, do you get my point, French? This is called the evolution. Okay. Thick. Mean this is all about the situation that basically I have to deal with as a living being. Uh, first of all, I have to obey the life process. There is something or some mechanism, some step that must be carried inside my body or outside my body. Also, control and coordination helps me to be take decisions as a separate edge, and this taking decision is one of the character of living being. So, in the first two topic, that we are completely identify why animal, plant as well, living being. Yes or no? We found it. Then after how they reproduce, this is also one kind of aspect to decide in the life science, and that is also we understand. Then why that or same species produces same kind of animal, and this is how and why it is possible due to the heredity and evolution. Okay, right? Okay. Then up where we completely depend upon if that support us, then we are going to be live very smoothly. And whom is responsible for that? The environment. Okay, you will notice something, my dear friends. Our life is incomplete without the non-living things like oxygen, like water, yes, like soil nutrient itself. I can say yes or no. Soil, then soil nutrient like ammonia. Okay, then some of the mineral, vitamins, all are basically found in soil or the environment, and they are coordinate themselves to be max livers whom we as we get food from the soil, and that food contain the nutrients, and that nutrients helps me to make my body. And if I'm not eating food, and if the soil is also not able to produce food, then how it is possible? Tell me one thing, how is it possible? Do you get my point? So this is the reason why we should all what focus, we should all focus of our environments, and healthy environment, how it helps us है ना, to make life very smooth. And the point where we are going to discuss is like something which is you are going to completely enjoy my sessions. This is my guarantee. Okay, so no need to worry. Now this time we are definitely going to cover everything more properly and more precisely. All right, these are the key points that I'm discussed with you, and that key points are completely govern the life science. Okay, in the consecutive classes, I will taking all of your doubts. I will discuss this topic with very simply and very funny, so that you will understand. Okay, okay. Before that, I'm going to leave this class. I will tell you one thing. How much you have studied in last 7 to 8 months, that doesn't matter. But now this is the time where if you prepare very hard, then I will assure you you must score 100% of mark in your science exam. Right? And this science is not what we are basically think. This is that what we facing in our around. Right? The problem, the situation, how it is, and how we should avoid it, and what kind of you know, what kind of strategy that we have to be take to avoid this kind of polluted, yeah, unconscious environment where we are unable to live very properly. Okay, so no need to worry. I will with you for your board exams, as you will going to score a very good mark. That's my yes, promise. So now I will take the same lectures of the physics syllabus in the next class, right? Yes, heredity is very important topic. Heredity is very important topic. Why not? Heredity is definitely important topic, and this heredity helps us to why we are having only the specific species animal. Yes or no? Right. I mean, we have the chromosome, and that chromosome helps us to make the similar expression as like our parents, and that is why heredity is most important. All right. Then after the evolution, which is a acquired character. What acquired character? I mean, after getting okay, after we are expressing with the help of our parents' gift, I mean the heredity condition, that is the chromosome. Then after we are struggling in our around, yes or no? According to that environmental condition, we just adjust ourselves to life. Okay, and when we face very difficult, we are struggling on that point. Yes or no? And that is why, after struggling, if we succeed, then we are acquired the new characters. And that new character help us to live as a living being. And that's why the important point is to discuss after the reproduce of the organism is heredity and evolutions. Alright. So evolutions is acquiring the new character that you must have to be understand over here. Okay. Any question if you are going to ask me, definitely you can comment over there. I will completely uh, like this is